Hello folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. And when last we left off, we battled our way through the caverns beneath the Society of Leopold's monastery, getting to Bark and slaying him. He had true faith, but we had a katana and lots of vampire disciplines. Our might proved to be stronger, which is kind of concerning if you think about it. We haven't been active as a kindred for very long, and yet we're displaying powers well beyond those of even some elders. I imagine LaCroix has noticed this. I imagine lots of people have noticed this. And some of them are getting very, very on edge about our rising dominance in LA. Along the way to Bark, we were able to find Ash, who'd been captured by the Society of Leopold. Their interrogation methods were far from gentle. But now Ash is free to get as far away from everyone as he can. I hope he does well. We have the archaeologist here, the one that found the Ankaran sarcophagus. He told us a lot of information about it, including about a key that had been found with the sarcophagus that wasn't with it when we reached where it should have been. He's in his dressing gown, so let's get out of here before he gets even colder. Oh, you're still alive!
Time of judgment is here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Let's go! We've got 1 minute! Come on! We have to quickly get to the boat. Hopefully you're running behind. I hope you're running behind. I don't know if he is, but I hope he's behind us. Oh, we are now out of here. Excellent. Is the timer is still going, isn't it? Yes, it is. He doesn't appear to be with me. Hopefully he'll be with me when the cutscene starts for us to escape. I hope so. Bark was a tough one to survive for that long. Oh, you really don't have a lot of time to get to the boat. Don't need that. I just need to get on this and get out? Okay, I think we got out. Let's just presume that the archaeologist is with us. Will it say the archaeologist was with us? Oh. Something happened here. What happened? If I go to downtown. You spoke with Johansson and found out about the sarcophagus key. You should report your findings to the prince. You rescued Ash from hunters again? Okay, let's work our way around. What happened? Let's have a look. I'm sure LaCroix will tell us. Oh no. I need to jump over you. Oh! Just gonna try and get over. Okay, getting over that way is not working out. What about this way? Okay, this way seems to be a little bit better. Ooh, there's blood leading over to here. Hopefully LaCroix will probably be fine. It's everyone else that I'm concerned about. Yep, LaCroix is good. However, if I speak to you, what will you say?
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. They're reckless, but they don't normally try to attract this much attention. This carelessness warrants observation. I hope it doesn't become pandemic.
Oh, so it's the Sabbat that attacked. That is very brazen. The Sabbat? What? I suppose I should have talked to the prince first. Back in a minute. Yeah, the prince watched us rush to you first. I'm sure their patience is running very thin. Hello.
With whom do they think they're dealing? Attack me in my own building! They're desperate. They've shown their weakness. A last-ditch attempt to steal the prize.
Someone made a mess downstairs.
The Sabbat. A pack of shovelheads with cheap pistols was all they could muster. Two got a few stories up, but I took care of them. And my sheriff brought the rest their final death in the lobby. Sabbat animals.
The Sabbat attacked? Why? Well, we know why, but the prince might as well tell us.
Why else? The motive of every kindred in the entire city these last few nights. The Ankaran sarcophagus. They've been misled into thinking the sarcophagus holds a sleeping ancient. Their most coveted feasts. Diabolarists.
And that's not the reason you're wanting to open it? They drink the blood of other vampires?
The Sabbat's infamy is in no small part due to their practice of diablerie. That is, drinking the blood of other kindred, especially older ones, until they are dead. Diabolarists gain the power of those they've fed upon. And the Camarilla, this is an act punishable by death. For the moment, we've manipulated the press into reporting tonight's events as a terrorist attack. Their soldiers may be no danger to me, but their threat to the Masquerade is abundant. As my best agent, I'm sure you can guess my course of action.
Of course. You want me to wipe out the Sabbat? It would be my pleasure.
The Sabbat have made their haven at the Hallibrook Hotel, right under our noses here in downtown. Kill their leader. The rest will scamper out of the city. This is the last time they ever set foot in Los Angeles. Before you go, Beckett told me you went to the Society of Leopold. Did you find out how my sarcophagus is opened?
I imagine LaCroix's actually surprised that we came back, considering the veritable den of vampire hunters we strolled into. Yes, I did.
What? What did you find out?
The missing crate from the Dane. It's a key to the sarcophagus.
A key? Where? Do you have it?
No, that's all I know. But I have other good news. Bach is dead.
Not only did you infiltrate the Society of Leopold, but you managed to kill their greatest hunter. You certainly are developing a legend for yourself. Superb. A toast to you, and to victory over the Sabbat. And to Bach. May all his progeny meet such fates.
We have some options here. Not only did I kill Bach, I also found his journal. That should be valuable.
Here. Pity you don't have his head. I would have sent it to the Inquisitor General.
300! Very nice. I guess I'll go prepared to take out the Sabbat.
The Sabbat must be wiped out before dawn. Then, when you come back, we'll begin the hunt for the key.
Okay. So how much XP do we now have? 9! That is literally enough for us to get Firearms level 4, and we can then use the book to get Firearms level 5. Let's do it. So, we accept here, we go to our inventory, and now we have this. Don't think, just shoot. It's that simple. This book will raise your firearms skill. And it has. Our stat is increased. So now we have ranged combat 7, which is incredibly good. And if we ever want to improve our ranged combat further, we can put points into perception. But we don't want to right now. One thing I've been told that I've completely missed out on because I haven't put my points in the places they need to be, is that if you max out all your disciplines and say the right things to Beckett, Beckett will actually teach you some gangrel disciplines. That's something that's not at all common for Kindred to do. But at that point, you'll have become a close enough friend to Beckett that he gives you this boon. Let's chat with him some more.
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong thing for the right reason.
Now, let's see if we can get some more info. The wrong thing for the right reasons. What does that mean?
The Sabbat's goal is to stop Gehenna. which is very similar to my own, though they choose to do so through more violent, fanatic, and flamboyant methods. The Camarilla, on the other hand, suspends belief entirely. Or so goes the party line.
Are you an anarch by any chance?
What I am is kindred. How others choose to categorize themselves concerns me only where local customs are concerned. Individualism is a path fraught with obstacles and sometimes angry mobs. But for all its hardships, it is the only one worth taking.
Interesting. So you are not affiliated with anyone. You walk your own path. You're powerful enough to do so. I met with Dr. Johansson.
What did Johansson have to say?
He said the reliefs on the side were of a demoness named Lamastu.
Lamastu? She was a Lilith figure. They represent empowered women and the threat of such women to male-dominated society. Strange she would be engraved on a king's tomb.
He also said it's the tomb of Messerach, an Assyrian king.
Assyrian origin. Glad to see I'm not losing my touch. As for Messerach, I'll have to research that name, see what I can find.
He also said there was a key for the sarcophagus, but he doesn't know where it is.
The lock and key. An invention as ancient as greed. I should have guessed. All we have to do is find a victor in this nonsense. They'll be the one with the key.
That's everything I know. Does it mean anything to you?
It seems to corroborate my own evidence. I'm going to have to study it a little more. Maybe dig up some information on Messerach and the Lamastu myth. I'm certain the key will show up in time. Your information is appreciated.
Here, this vampire apocrypha might help you.
Excellent.
Why would the Sabbat attack so openly, Beckett?
It's simple. Someone's misled them into believing there's an antediluvian in this very room. They, and I suspect most kindred in this city, would love to sink their stakes or teeth into its imagined occupant. If indeed rocketing it to the moon was out of the question.
I suppose I'm supposed to wipe them out because of this attack.
Well, perhaps for this pack, it's for the best.
I had another question for you if you're willing.
Excellent.
Oh, actually, I don't have any questions, now that I think about it. I'll prepare for my assault on the Sabbat. And with that, we gained 1 experience point. Always a good idea to have a chat with Beckett. Right, there's a few things we need to do to prepare. Has everything been cleaned up? No! Our security friend isn't here either. That's a shame. Also, I like the fact that we can see the damage outside from within. Nice little bit of attention to detail. So, things we want to do. We want to get some blood. We also want to get some blood packs. Because if we're going into a hotel... a little bit more rubble and wreckage about. If we're going into a hotel, we're probably not going to be able to get out easily. And then we want to see what's in our haven. This is in no particular order. We're right by our haven now. We might as well go see what's happening there. We also want to go check in with the Anarchs. They might want to know that we're going to attack the Sabbat. Who knows? They might actually help. They probably won't help. Okay, we'll go here, and up here. We didn't hear anything about the fate of Johansson. I'm gonna presume that they're fine. Gonna presume they got away somehow. Because the game hasn't said we didn't save them. Anything here?
The names of the pilots are being withheld until their status can be confirmed. A terrorist attack in Los Angeles has left several dead and many more wounded. The Venture building was the site of an armed assault and bombing that has many city officials worried that more are likely to follow. Security tapes show several armed men enter the building around midnight. Shortly after this, cameras went dead when a bomb was set off on floor 10. The terrorists responsible were killed in the explosion. No group has taken responsibility for the bombing yet. This is the first time a terrorist attack has taken place in Los Angeles. More on the venture building attack as it breaks. Mobs of villagers in New Delhi, India stoned a policeman to death after mistaking him for the Deer Man, a creature locals say has terrorized them for weeks and is thought to be responsible for the mysterious deaths of several village children. The Deer Man is reported as a 7-foot creature with horns that ambushes villagers at night. New Delhi has also been host to the Monkey Man, the Bear Man, and the Killer UFOs, all of which were later dismissed as mass hysteria. Weeks of protests against the European Union and rioting in several Eastern European countries has led to a bloc of nations dropping out of the EU, causing exchange rates for the euro to plummet. Detractors of the EU and its founding countries are holding rallies aimed to remove its biggest supporters from office, arguing that the EU's inclusion of less politically stable countries will cause extended economic recession. A terrorist attack in...
Well, the news is looping, so now, see how you are.
I had a dream this afternoon. You were in it. You were stroking my hair, telling me you loved me. And then, in the next instant, you were gone. And I was alone, and I cried out for you, but you wouldn't answer. You're here now. I have never felt more relieved.
I would never leave. You know that, right? This is my home, and I've got to make sure you're safe.
You're so kind to me.
I would never forgive myself if anything happened to you. Right. Email. Anything new? Anything new? Yes. The White Bishop falls. I imagine the White Bishop here is the leader of the Sabbat. And I think I know who the leader of the Sabbat here is. It's probably the Zemitzi that we met at King's Way. Let's go back to ground level. Let's go get ourselves some blood. Then we want to go and see the Anarchs. Then we want to go to Chinatown briefly and buy some better blood bags. We do have a fair bit of money. We could probably afford some. Do want to keep some money on hand, though, just in case we want bigger hardware. And by hardware, I mean weapons. We have 7 firearm skill now. Be a good idea to get some powerful guns. Could always go to Mercurio, but we'll get opportunities to go to Mercurio later, I'm sure. Right. Down here. And time to get some blood from the floating rat. He'll help us deal with the Sabbat floating rat. Speaking of the rat, there is the rat. Ha-ha! Floating rat! Wonderful. Right, that's one bit of blood. Nothing there. I'm glad the rats keep coming back. Because if they didn't, it'd be a lot more difficult for us to get... Ooh, tons of rats here. A lot more difficult for us to get blood. Floating rat. To help Helen out, floating rat. Ah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful how, like, precariously the whole game functions. You have floating rats, you have obstacles that aren't meant to be obstacles, and all sorts of other silliness. Just makes the game so memorable. Along with the game being generally awesome, of course. There we go. Back to full blood. Next thing, we've got to go to the Anarchs. After that, is that a way I can go? No. Let's go all the way back to where I was. Down here. After that, we'll go get some blood bags, and then we'll deal with the Sabbat. I doubt the Sabbat are going to just let me in. To be fair, the Society of Leopold didn't let me in either. Let's go up here. And then all the way back. Is this a shortcut? This looks a little bit like a shortcut. Please stop puking blood. Please stop puking blood. Oh, still puking blood. I'm gonna stay away from you. I do not wish to be covered in blood. You may think I would want to be because I'm kindred, but it would definitely stick out if we were. One little thing here. We were told there was an explosion on the 10th floor. Can't see a hole in the building, but we can see the debris. Still, I like the fact that the debris was put there. Yeah, there's no way for us to get in from that angle. We're gonna have to pick a different route. Yep, can't go in that way either. That's probably... Oh, that's definitely our route in. See that crane? We're gonna be using the crane, but not before we stock up and tell everyone here what's going on. I imagine Jack's gonna have a couple of words about our attack on the Sabbat. Hello.
What's up?
Oh no, nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
Heard anything?
Nope, nothing there either. Worth checking though, worth checking. So, next place. We need to go and buy some blood. Now we have 9 blood packs, 2 Elder Vitae, and 2 blue blood packs. I'd like to get as many of those as I can. 10 of each, if possible. No guarantee I'll be able to get 10 of each, but we have a lot of money. We haven't really bought anything for an incredibly long time. I'd be very shocked if we can't buy more. Game's definitely rocketing towards a point of no return. I said it was pretty close last time, but it's a little further away than I thought, but still close. I'm amazed you can park there. You must be really, really good at driving if you can park there, and if you can get out there. Also, I haven't saved. I should save in case this game decides to consume itself.
Hop in.
Sure, why not? We're going to Chinatown. We can go back to the Giovanni stronghold if we like. I don't think we're normally meant to be able to. So, here we are. We're not exactly that welcome here, but it is what it is. We're just popping in for some blood. Hello.
Welcome back.
I need a remedy. Something in a larger caliber, maybe. Alright, what do you have? A bush hook. Primarily used by gardeners. When used for intents other than its original purpose, the results are frequently gory. Ooh! Okay, 13 lethal, 56 damage potential. Compared to my ooh, that's really good. You know, I'm gonna buy that. That's a good weapon. Alright. I need to see other stuff.
Welcome back.
I need to see your inventory. Oh, you don't... I thought you sold blood. I thought you sold blood packs. I thought you did. Doesn't seem like you do. I could sell you this. Where am I going to get blood packs from? Well, I'll think about that. But that will be for next time, folks. For when we come back, we can't buy the blood packs that I wanted, because I have made it so I can't get any from Santa Monica. And you won't sell any. Who will sell me some? I don't know. Maybe I had an opportunity earlier and I missed it. But either way, I'll figure it out. Or I won't, and I'll have to go in with the blood packs I have. I'd prefer not to do that. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. and I'll see you then.